Hey, well, they say big things come in small packages. Well, when it comes to amps, it doesn't get much smaller than this. Today we're going to check out the brand new NUX Mighty Lite BT Mark II, and we're getting started right now. Now, while the Mark II looks very similar to the Mark I, don't let that fool you, because we have really updated the DSP and the feature set for the Mark II. You've got more amps, you've got more effects, you've got jam tracks, it's a USB-C audio interface, and it also now works for electric guitar, acoustic guitar, and bass guitar. So we are covering all the instruments with this update. Now, let's get to checking the amp out. All right, so we're looking down here at the Mighty Lite BT Mark II, brand new box. Let's rip it open. That's a little stronger than I thought. Okay, let's go ahead and open this sucker up.
Don't eat the silica gel!
So let's take a quick tour of the top of the amp before we connect it up to our smartphone and have a listen to it. On the right side, we have the power switch. Now we are using the included power supply, but you can also use 6 AA batteries in the back to make this a completely portable amp. Below that, we have the auxiliary input. We have the headphone output. To the far left, we have our input for your electric guitar, acoustic guitar, or bass guitar. And to the right of that, we have our amp controls, gain, volume, tone, and then a knob for reverb and for delay. On the upper row here, we have the preset button, and this is used to toggle between the 7 presets that are included with the Mighty Lite BT Mark II. And of course, you can create your own presets and toggle between them with the app, and I'll show you how to connect it up in just a second. To the right of that, we have our drum volume, and we can turn the drum on and off by using the corresponding button to the right of that. So I'll just turn it down there a little bit. Now you can change the style of the drums and all that from the app, but if you want to change the tempo at any given time, just press it in succession and there you go. Press it again to turn it off, and then to the right of that we have our control to toggle between reverb and delay. Currently right now, as you can see, it's on delay. If I press and hold this button, it now turns red, which means that it's on the reverb block, and then I could use the reverb knob to control that. If I press it again, it toggles back to delay. If I want to change the tempo of the delay, just simply press the delay button in succession, and there you have it. Now let's go ahead and connect up the app to the amplifier. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and show you how to connect the Mighty app up with the amplifier. This requires 2 movements. One is you need to connect it via Bluetooth. So go into your Bluetooth settings. And this is applicable whether you're doing this on iOS or on Android. What you want to do is you want to select the relevant NUX product. In this case, it's the one that's listed NGA3BT. I'm going to go ahead and select that. And now you should hear the ding, meaning that it has been connected. The next thing you need to do is go to the app itself. So we're going to load the app up, and you can get this from the iOS store or you can get this from the Google Play Store, either way. And what we're going to do is make sure that we have got the Mighty Lite BT Mark II selected as our device. Now this is a different version, a slightly different version of the app. This is more of a developer's version of the app, but what I'm showing you here is absolutely relevant. It is exactly the same way. And it just takes a second, and once that's done, you've now connected up Bluetooth audio and Bluetooth MIDI, so you now have full control. And that means that if you want to toggle between all of the presets, you can see that I can do that from the app. And it's reflected right there on the app itself. If I go to the drum machine and I turn that on, there it is. I can also change the tempo if I want to. So while it's playing back, I can change the style. And of course, we'll get into that in future videos. We also have the jam tracks where I can set up different jam tracks to play along with. And there's some really cool features when it comes to the jam tracks that I really dig. And you can also, of course, set up the USB audio settings. So if you want to use this as a USB audio interface, you've got your tuner as well. That's also available to you. But really the best part about this is being able to go into the presets and then making your own preset any way you want to, at which point you can also share that preset with other users of the Mighty Lite BT Mark II, you can set up active presets. So if you only want to toggle between, say, these two presets, you can do that. And then when you use the amp, you can just toggle right between them without having to worry about going through all the rest of them. That's just a couple of little power tips there for you. But now, let's get to it finally, and let's have a listen to this amp. Well, I hope you found this video helpful, and I hope you're as excited about the Mighty Lite BT Mark II as I am. If you have any further questions, use the comments section below, and we'll see you in the next video.